the TNA Knockouts division and one of the best that Canada has to offer. Jody Threat making her way back to NEW here in Vancouver after picking up a win against Rose in one-on-one competition in July of last summer. And what a match this promises to be. Four of the best in women's wrestling, not just that Canada has to offer, that the entire world has to offer, to be frank with you.
And not just in women's wrestling, but wrestling overall. The talent that NEW brings to the ring every show is phenomenal.
And she has undergone some changes since the last time we saw her. A young woman who was on a fast track to success, was winning hearts and minds with each and every appearance here in Vancouver, but she has let that success get to her head a little bit and turned her back on the fans that loved her so well.
I think it's just more so the confidence. She's taking it all in and realizing the powerful woman that she is, and she's ready to dominate this division. It's gonna happen, I have faith.
Amira making her NEW debut, but she has already been turning heads up and down the West Coast, a rising star in the Pacific Northwest, and somebody who has ingratiated herself so much within the locker room. I'm hearing they're already calling her an honorary Canadian.
It's true. I've seen her more on more local shows recently than I believe I have in the U.S.
And of course, you cannot have a match like this, a hot opener here at the Commodore Ballroom, without inviting the queen of the Commodore herself, the Canadian Ninja, Nicole Matthews, a former women's champion here at NEW. NEW 17, dark at the Commodore Ballroom. Justin Morissette and Rex Rothschild coming to you from the Neil O'Brien broadcast booth at ringside. And Rex, thank you for joining me here this evening in the absence of Christopher Cassidy, who I'm told is away on assignment scouting in Alberta this evening.
His loss, my win, Justin. This is starting exactly the way I thought it would. Hot start.
A big win for everybody in the crowd here tonight to see a match like this open this show tonight. And Nicole Matthews wasting no time in trying to put this one away. That pinfall attempt did not go, but she's going to try a second chance here. And Amira able to kick out of that one as well. Absolute chaos in the early going of this match, as fatal four-ways often are. And we may see something of an allegiance forming here in the early going between Jody Threat and Amira. How long will this last?
Not very long at all. There's one thing I've learned about fatal four-ways: friendships don't last long.
Right now, Nicole Matthews working together with Zoe Sager. This is turning into what looks like something of a two-on-two contest, as Jody Threat and Amira in a stalling suplex competition right there. The strength of Amira. She may be small in stature, but the Tower of Power is no joke moniker. She earns it each and every night with that strength we just saw on full display.
There she is, calling for the test of strength. One of my favorites.
Oh.
Is this an arm wrestling match we're about to see?
Perhaps. Shades of Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson as Amira and Jody Threat lock horns in an arm wrestling contest in the middle of an NEW ring. Back to their feet now.
Here we go. Now we'll see who the real strong one is.
And Jody Threat may be locking horns with Amira for what I have to think is the first time here tonight. Currently getting the better of her, but Amira has some thoughts on that and is able to power back herself.
Don't count Jody out just yet.
These two are about as even as it comes as Jody goes for a side headlock. Irish whip into the ropes, a shoulder block. Amira able to shake that one off. Amira with a shoulder block of her own, and Jody Threat no worse for wear.
Nobody's budging on this one. Both flexing the muscle.
What is it gonna take? Both women thinking the same thing. Zoe Sager and Nicole Matthews able to interrupt as they will now lock horns in the speed of Zoe Sager.
With that heel kick right to the face of Nicole Matthews, very impressive.
Zoe able to duck out of the way, and it's Jody Threat who will connect with that drop kick to the outside, knocking Nicole Matthews off her feet. Now Jody with a big punch into the face of Zoe Sager. What's she thinking here? The wild child, Jody Threat, with a senton, taking out Nicole Matthews. Wow.
Grabbing a little beverage to celebrate.
As the action continues in the ring, Zoe Sager! Wow! Through the middle rope with that dive to the outside, tope suicida. And now Amira looking to join the mess of bodies on the outside as she climbs that top turnbuckle. Amira like a flying squirrel, oh my! Cross body to the outside, and all three of her competitors hit the deck.
And the crowd goes wild.
Amira now with the upper hand as she turns her attention to Nicole Matthews. Wise strategy, perhaps. A former champion in the NEW Women's Division. If you're one of the competitors in this match who is not Nicole Matthews, you have to think Nicole likely your stiffest competition here tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
It's these two.
Speaking of stiff, forearms to the face, my goodness.
Duking it out on the stage here at the Commodore Ballroom. A stage that has hosted many historic musical acts over the years and now plays host to a just agonizing submission stretch. Nicole Matthews going to work. Surfboard stretch on Amira, and that one looks like she will be feeling it tomorrow. Zoe Sager, however, with a kick into the gut of Amira to break it up. And now Jody Threat with Sager up on her back, perhaps looking for the F-bomb, but Sager able to reverse it into a sleeper, and now we've got dual sleepers up on stage. Nicole Matthews and Zoe Sager both choking the life out of their respective opponents. Jody Threat and Amira are fading, but now both of them finding some strength, little extra gas in the tank, and they will break loose. All four women now, worse for wear, up on that stage.
Fatal four-ways will take a toll on the body real quick. You can't just focus your attention on one opponent. You got to focus it on everybody all at once.
That is a difficult thing to do, easier said than done. You cannot take a moment to catch your breath really at any point. Jody Threat with a beer can. Matthews saw that one coming all the way. Jody
on the timekeeper's table,
doing her best to keep that beer can upright. Oh wow, a Hurricane Rana, and she did not spill a drop. Okay, maybe a few drops.
Just a couple, and a little sip to celebrate.
Oh no! Zoe Sager with a flagrant waste of a fine beverage.
Trying to celebrate too soon.
seeing more of that teamwork. Once again, Amira and Jody Threat working together in this one. It's Zoe Sager against the world right now. Just being bludgeoned.
Is ganging up on poor Zoe.
And this Commodore crowd loving every second of that after Zoe Sager spilled that beer all over the floor. Jody Threat now with some more beverages. She came prepared. And a toast on stage at the Commodore Ballroom. I've called a lot of matches, Rex. I can't say I've ever seen anything like that.
This is unfair if you ask me. It looks like it's turned into a 3-on-1 real quick. And poor Zoe is left on the receiving end of all of this battle damage.
We're going to have a bit of a seminar on workplace bullying a little later on in the show, and I think that HR might have something to say about the treatment of Zoe Sager so far.
As they should.
Zoe now, however, with a shotgun drop kick that connects with both Amira and Jody Threat. Now she's looking to take out her aggression on Nicole Matthews as well. Matthews with a neck breaker. Sager still on her feet, however. She stumbles into that corner and eats a big drop kick from Nicole. Matthews going on tour, doling out punishment in every turnbuckle before Amira takes the upper hand. Big uppercut from Amira. As she's got this crowd eating out of the palm of her hand right now. Oh, cannonball splash! She is just getting started. Jody Threat quick to break up that pinfall attempt, and perhaps that will do it for the partnership we've seen brewing between these two in the early stages of this one. Oh, wow, what a suplex from Jody Threat. Pinfall attempt, she's got leverage on that leg, but Zoe Sager acting fast to break it up.
Looks like Zoe's cleared some of the cobwebs and she's back into this again.
The lights are certainly back on at Casa del Sager. Begging, however, to escape the punishment of Jody Threat, but she was just playing possum.
Using her head.
Oh, what a running knee.
Absolutely vicious.
Connected clean with the skull.
Oh, absolutely.
This is just non-stop chaos. You have to keep your head on a swivel. And Amira never saw Nicole Matthews coming. Elbow strikes from Nicole. She's looking for that spider. German suplex. Big release German from that top turnbuckle, but Zoe Sager's gonna catch her in a tree of woe! Oh my! What a stomp! And Zoe's on the prowl!
Smart and vicious.
Sager now with a brainbuster suplex. Why not try and put it away while Jody Threat and Nicole Matthews are both staggered? Big spear from Threat! And now another one! Jody Threat taking the upper hand. Nicole Matthews looking to reverse that. I believe she was looking for the Cravado Plata instead. Wow! A backstabber from Sager and then knees to the back from Jody Threat. A big release German suplex. Zoe Sager looking to steal the win here. Jody Threat now with a cover. Zoe Sager will knock her off as well. This match is not going to end while two women remain standing.
Strikes are just vicious from both ends. Neither lady willing to step aside.
Sager able to duck out of the way of a clothesline, and Jody Threat will do the same. What a kick from Zoe Sager. She follows it up with a clubbing lariat. Looking for another one. Caught by Nicole Matthews, a spinning elbow. Brainbuster suplex from Matthews. They don't call her the Queen of the Commodore for nothing. And she will send Jody Threat spilling into that turnbuckle. But what a suplex from Amira! And she's done it! Your new #1 contender for the NEW Women's Championship, grabbing a huge win in her Nation Extreme Wrestling debut. Amira will challenge for gold here in NEW.
I can't say that I'm a fan of the outcome, but the match overall was beyond impressive. Tip my hat to Amira and the other 3 women involved in this match. It was absolutely incredible.
Safe to say, I think the real winner in this one, Amira to be sure, but also everyone in attendance here at the Commodore Ballroom.
100%.